Look at you look like falling leaves. Good morning, YouTube land. My name is WurlLand.
This is Gary.
And today's episode, we're gonna talk about traveling in the rain.
So yeah, as you can possibly see out my side window here, you know, it's raining pretty hard, right? I mean, not really hard. It's more because when you're traveling interstates, you got lots of semi-traffic, lots of utility vans, lots of campers, lots of regular cars, and so lots of water just kicked up. So while the rain might not be that hard, it's still difficult to see, and you have vehicles pulling in and out. You know, the key things to me is to allow extra time for your trip. Another thing that I've noticed is that vehicles can sometimes pull over without any warning, and with a bigger vehicle, you've got to remember you need more time to slow down.
And you gotta love that, like side by side. That's epic. So, and you can go anywhere.
Yeah, and this happens, right? So here you are, you're just kind of stuck. The other thing that we did to kind of prepare for rain travel is we made sure we had our rain gear. So as we're traveling from Houston in the south, where it was still in the 90s, all the way to Maine eventually, where, hey, it might be down into the upper 30s at night, you know, we have, fortunately, a jacket we bought years ago in Bangor that covers hot and cold, right? So we've got a rain jacket with a zip-out liner, which has been perfect for this kind of weather because we can wear it, you know, where it's a little bit cool, keeps us comfortable, but also keeps us dry while pumping fuel, hooking up our electric and our plumbing if we go to a campsite, disconnecting like this morning in the rain. We were able to do all that and still stay dry, so that way we could stay healthy. Also, the other thing that we did in preparation for this is, as you may know, we have a cage attached to our hitch, and there was no lighting on it or anything like that, so we put big red reflectors on it in the back so that we could be seen in this rain, as well as having our regular tail lights. So just little things that you can do to help make sure that you're safe while traveling on the road, and yeah. Common sense, I guess, in some regard, and maybe not common if you're not used to driving a bigger vehicle.
And that's true. I haven't really driven this RV in the rain. That's because I'm scared.
Yeah, and I think that's because of the age, right? So it's a 2000 Roadtrek 190 Versatile, and so 20 years old from, you know, current technology, and so we've had to make several modifications, but the one thing we haven't done is tried to change out the brakes, right? And I don't believe this came with analog brakes. So if all of a sudden traffic comes to a halt, which will sometimes happen in rain, could be construction, could be an accident, could be any number of things, and you hit the brakes real hard, what ends up happening is the wheels lock up and you start to skid. And so you got to end up pumping the brakes, which is something I totally forgot about, quite frankly. And yet, hopefully, you've got enough room and you've allowed yourself enough space that you can pump the brakes and still stop without rear-ending somebody. And we managed to do that so far. Okay, so I'm looking at the radar, and we're at the Alabama Welcome Center in Cuba, Alabama, is what the weather app is telling me. And yeah, we left early this morning with the idea that we could get ahead of Beta, right? Because it was moving at about 3 miles an hour. We're traveling at 70 miles an hour. We're going to get way ahead of it. Well, guess what? Now that we traveled at 70, it's like we pulled the darn thing with us, because look, it's right on our heel, and yeah, there's no way to get ahead of it. So hopefully it'll pass through the night, and we'll have clear skies tomorrow. Yes. Is it happy hour, I assume? Yeah, so I want a Route 44 lemon berry slush, please.
There is a place called WurlLand somewhere in Tennessee. Right there. It's a WurlLand.
So we're just sitting here talking, like, you know, there's a lot of things we like about this camper. There's some things that we don't like, and it's only because we know there's better out there, right? Like the newer units, this is a 20-year-old camper, and so we don't have a true back camera. We don't have a true digital system for my phone and all that. We don't have even analog brakes, right? Like on these rainy roads, we're noticing that when I hit the brakes, sometimes the wheels lock, right? And we go sliding. And so it's like, oh, that's kind of scary. And so, you know, obviously we want something nicer, but you know, this is our first camper, so let's just make sure that we're going to enjoy it, we're going to use it. If we enjoy the concept and we use it, then we can easily upgrade this into a newer model, right, where we have more of those features, or decide whether we want to spend the money to do that, or really overhaul this one to have the upgraded features, I guess would be another option. So that's just what we're talking about right now.
So this is very essential when you're driving for 10 hours a day. You need to be calmed down by the essential of aromatics. It has onions, garlics, and stinky fish.
No, no, it doesn't.
There you go. Why are you laughing? It keeps you awake.
Yeah, I don't know where he came up with that creative scent, but no, it's actually very nice smelling. It's not at all what he described. Garlic, onion, and stinky fish.
And it has a hint of fish sauce.
Oh.
There you go. That will keep you awake while you're driving for 10 hours. And that's how we journey into the Northeast. Look at you, you look like falling leaves. It looks legit.
Oh, this is a cool place.
Yeah. Really? Have you been here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, being this way, I guess we'll go this way first.
So right now we are at the cider mill.
Yeah, which
Here
is
in
actually
Connecticut.
operational.
Is it really? So what do they actually do?
They make apple cider here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they make alcohol type, they make the non-alcoholic type. But yeah, you're going to go in there, you're going to see the old steam engine, and yeah.
And this is a tasting, right? I assume.
That's a wine and hard cider.
Right.
But if you want to watch how it works, come in here.
Everywhere you look, it's...
Maybe they let us go the other way.
Yeah, okay.
All run by steam.
It smells good.
And that's the boiler. That makes the steam that causes that engine to run.
And it smells good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And now,
If you guys are here, you're gonna be drunk.
Tall like that. That press presses it flat like that. And then all the juice goes into the box and it drains into the trough below. The hard cider tasting line.
Okay. And
So you're going to be drinking alcoholic cider.
there you go. That's the number. And what a beautiful day. And Hello, Torin. Hello, Torin.
Baby doesn't like the loud noise.
So there you go.
Okay, so we made it to Connecticut, and I'm here with my son, daughter-in-law, and grandson. And so 3 days later, we made our journey. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed some of the content of this video, we'd love to hear about it down in the comments section below. Of course, we'd like you to like and subscribe, and look forward to posting more videos in the future. Bye. Bye for now.
A bit further?
Yeah.
It's
Like
How far are
2
you?
miles or?
Oh, not even
Where are you
close.
trying to go?
Oh, we were wondering if there was like
The
a
hilltop.
peak.
yes.
It's not that far, but it's 45 degrees or so up.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So like what you just climbed, you'll have another 1 or 2 of those up ahead.
Oh, that wasn't
okay.
so bad.
But how, would you say like an hour?
Oh,
No, 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're slow because we have
Depending on
baby.
how fast you
All right, exactly. All right, thank you.
go. There's a GoPro